So welcome to your geography lessons. Our first lesson is all about treasure maps. Please write the date, title and classwork into your book. Your title today is Treasure Maps. For your first task, you're going to make a list of important parts of a treasure map. Your extension task is to find out what is missing from the treasure map. So the important parts of the treasure map are the map symbols and the grid lines. The map symbols are the different parts you can see of the map. As you can see, we have some trees on the map, there is a river and there is a lake. These are the different map symbols to show you what is in that area. The grid lines on the map are the pale white lines you can see going across and up and down on the map. Those are your grid lines. For the extension task, so what is missing from our treasure map? We have the north arrow, which is missing a key, and the scale of the map. In this lesson today, we're going to learn to use four-figure grid references. So our objectives are, you'll be able to give a four-figure grid reference, you'll be able to interpret maps to find a grid reference, you'll be able to create your own treasure map using a four-figure grid reference. Our keywords for today are four-figure grid reference. The key term for our lesson today is four-figure grid reference. This is a set of two numbers that locate an area on a map. How do we read a grid reference? So for a four-figure grid reference, we need to remember three different steps. After we've gone through the steps, go and look at the question, so what is the grid reference of the wood, using the figure and the key that is on the screen. So there are three key steps to remember when we gather a grid reference. Step number 1, always go along the corridor. Step number 2, go up the stairs. Step number 3, always look in the bottom left corner of the grid square. So as you can see in the figure, we have a key which we're going to need to use now. So the question is, what is the grid reference of the wood? The wood is shown by the tree from the key. You will find that is the very middle square of the figure. The first arrow tells you to go along the corridor and it stops at number 21. Then I have to go up the stairs, and that stops at number 31 because that's the bottom left hand corner of the square. So the grid reference for the wood is 2131. If you are stuck, please use the link at the bottom of the screen in the arrow with the stuck box. Treasure Map Challenge. Your challenge is to create your own treasure map with four-figure grid reference clues. The steps you're going to follow to complete the challenge are: number 1, make a copy of the treasure map off the screen. Make sure you copy out the numbers right below your grid lines and a key to the bottom. You can always change the shape of the island that we have on the map. Number 2, decide what features you'd like to have on your map. You can include mountains, beaches, rivers, or add any of your own features. Don't forget to add them to your key. You then need to put a tiny X in the box where you're going to hide your treasure, but don't forget to do that in pencil so you can rub it out at the end. You're then going to write a set of 4 clues using four-figure grid references to find your hidden treasure on the map. Don't forget you need to include a starting grid reference for the start of your clues. After you've written your 4 clues using your symbols and your grid references, you're going to rub out your pencil X. Once you are finished, you can see if a family member or a friend can try to find the treasure using your clues. We're now going to sum up what we've done in our lesson today. So we're going to do 3, 2, 1. So the first one, so name the 3 steps to find a grid reference. Give 2 important parts of a map and name 1 symbol from your treasure map. So 3, 2, 1, go.